きるできないの問題じゃない。やるんだって。精一杯やります。戦えますか？
As long as there's still hope, we will continue to fight. Happy news! Today, WOTV has given hope to everyone. And welcome back everyone, PST here. Today we will get to see if that hope is hopeful or hopeless. For hope, it's quite hard to analyze this character without fully understand his skill first. So let's get started. His passive. As you can see, his first unique passive is kind of standard for modern DP character, giving 40 penetration. However, the other two passive offer cast time reduction by a total of 650, making Hope a very fast caster, especially quicks, which might be deciding factor in manual play. It is getting hopefully good, isn't it? For his reaction, my recommendation for reaction is those two. Usually I wouldn't recommend offensive counter for this sub, but this one is a little bit special because it decreases enemy critical rate by huge 40%. So it can be useful against a team that rely on critical hit, while another choice is to increase the odds of surviving enemy magic attack. Now, we're going to take a look at what Hope is shining for, with its above. The first skill increases slash and magic resistance by 30, very huge boost, while also reducing hit on himself by 6. This skill has a potential to make use for a team with 100 slash resistance easily. This is one of a kind new buff in this game. It straight up increased physical damage up by 20%. The last one increasing light ATK for allies by 40 while also increasing AoE resistance for self. This could be a very good buff, it's only that AoE resistance was for ally as well and not only for himself. Personally, you can disregard this buff and go with the other two mentioned earlier if you cannot buff 3 times. In addition, Hope also packed with sub-job skill that everyone is well accustomed to. Well, haste and quick, nothing to talk about. These are very important for this character to shine because he also a fast casting character. Next, let's take a look at his attack skill. The first skill I would like to point out is Weaker. This one serves both attack and debuff too, making your team a lot stronger on offensive. Crack. This second one will be the last one to highlight for Hope as attacking skill, because those two are the only two practical skill for him. This skill is very good though. It is a natural magic element that hit really hard and cover wide area while also has a chance to inflict stun. Though it ignores fold, but it doesn't really matter here since 99% of characters in this game can fold. I would like to say that Stopka and Lunka would be useful to a certain extent, but actually in auto scenario, AI won't use it. Whereas in manual mode, you would prefer his sub-job to be time-made, making this two unavailable. And that's marked the end of Hope review. So what do you think? It is going to be hopeful or hopeless? In my opinion, Hope has so many good buffs which could be hopeful, but it's become hopeless real quick because his AI is of the DP6. So his tendency to attack every time possible will get in the way. Though his attack skill could be considerable strong, but not really enough to make him a DP6 mate for light element. Regardless, he is still overall better than most mate for light element. Thing to take note is all of his buffs are so good, especially that he could provide quick and hasten as well. So hopefully he could be a good tech pick for certain matchup in manual, just like Limule. And him being giving out for free and doesn't cost much to invest. If you don't plan to go for another FF13 characters, Hope can be a good addition for budget build because pick sphere is easier to get and his unique card isn't necessary at all. Alright, it's time for the conclusion. Back to our good RST Tencho, and thankfully for all of his hopeless tests. The test is extensive and up against strong opponent. RST Tencho said that he is one of the hardest unit to program effectively in auto. Highly recommend to do manual play where he shines. He is considered most of a support unit even though his damage potential is good. As for his VC, it's up to you since it doesn't really provide much to a light team since everything for light is already provided. So yep, we have seen how quick units are likely to stay in manual meta for a long time such as Yugamat, Lemile, Shell, and we could see Hop potentially go up there someday too. I mean, his damage potential is not even bad and considered among the best made for light element right now. Alright, let's see his arena play. That's all for me. I hope you have fun and also learn something from this. I also have my YouTube membership now for those who wanna support me this way. Let's join the family. Thank you and see ya.